in the house. We have some incredible makeup artistry happening today. We're going to figure out how to make zombie faces using all Goodwill products.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Goodwill is the place to go to help you get ready for Halloween. They offer a great selection of new and secondhand items that you can use to put together a unique and affordable costume, including wigs, hats, masks, makeup kits, and so much more to complete your one-of-a-kind Halloween look. And here in studio today, we've got Ry-n Shimabuku. How's it going?
Good, thanks.
Yes, okay, so you are creating a look using makeup that you found at Goodwill on your lovely zombie-like model here.
Yeah.
Is that right? What did you find?
Her costume came from Goodwill. Goodwill has a great selection of makeup kits for Halloween. So I went in the store, picked up a couple things, and we were piecing together her look.
Awesome. Okay, so what are you starting with?
So I'm using liquid latex, this guy here.
You can find liquid latex at Goodwill Hawaii?
Yeah, and this is one of the most versatile FX products you can use. So what I did was just stipple it on with a sponge on her neck and her face. And it gives this really interesting texture that you can cover with makeup.
Wow.
That kind of leans into the zombie skin texture. And then I'm also using it to create a flesh wound that we can see later. So I'm using tissue with some liquid latex, building it up. And you'll see how that looks.
Oh my, okay, so you're using this portion of the sponge to kind of break that up. And is that what we're seeing here?
Yeah, liquid latex, it's, you know, latex-based. It's a rubber, so.
Wow.
Word of caution, if you have a latex allergy, this isn't for you.
Okay.
If you're concerned about any kind of reaction, do a small patch test on the inside of your wrist or behind your ear, somewhere discreet, to see if you have any reaction. But what I did was just use a sponge, just stipple it on, pat it on the skin, and then you can also go in and just get this really interesting built-up texture.
Okay, so you're going for a zombie look today, is that correct?
Yeah, zombie, I mean, it's super easy. It's a low expectation, high impact costume. If you make a mistake, it adds character to what you're doing, so you know, you can't make a mistake. Halloween is fun.
Yes, Halloween
Everybody
is fun. And the scarier, the better. So if you go on and it's not quite right, you just smear it a little bit, smudge this, smudge that.
Yeah, the smudges, the mistakes, it all works towards your end result.
Very, very cool. And then as we look over here onto the table, let's just take a look at some of the kits that you've brought. So this right here is from Goodwill. This is the liquid latex he was talking about.
Right.
And then you can get all of these different colors. Like looking through this palette of colors, this obviously would be great for zombie. And then what about for this one here with the red? What would you go with for that?
Same. I mean, the great thing about makeup is you can be creative. There are really no rules to what you can and cannot do.
Okay.
So I'm using things from Goodwill. I'm also have some things out of my kit that I'm supplementing with to make the costume. But I mean, this is a great start for Halloween.
Absolutely. And when I
one-stop shop.
Look at the makeup crayons, I'm thinking like a clown, like a scary clown looking at all these colors.
It's nostalgic, right?
Nostalgic is what it is. Oh my gosh. And then did you find these at any particular Goodwill?
I found this at my Goodwill on Maui, Mikahalui.
Okay, sounds good. And then while you're creating these looks, we're going to check back with you throughout the show.
Perfect.
But what are some of like the most popular things people do when it comes to creating looks using makeup? What are some things that people like to do?
You know, it's all up to you. For Halloween, there's no boundaries. If it's as simple as putting on a red lip, and that's something totally out of your normal everyday life, that's fine. If you want to go all out and be a zombie or a killer clown or whatever it is, there's just no rules, and it's limitless.
Nice. And then for this Halloween, are you already doing other people's makeup and like?
No, I'm actually on a flight from Miami to LA in economy, so that's scary enough for me. Yeah.
That's so funny. And then, that means you get a break this year from putting on.
I do.
So you're a lucky girl. You get to keep this on until October 31st when it's Halloween.
Perfect. Yeah.
It'll be super scary by then, Awesome. Okay, and then if people wanted to get these kits, of course, they would just go to any of Goodwill's locations throughout the islands, pick up some of this fantastic makeup, because we are going to be checking back in with this look throughout the show. So make sure you stay with us, and Ryan is going to be doing his job, putting this really amazing look together using that liquid latex, all of the makeup that you can find at Goodwill Hawaii, and of course scan the screen that you're looking at right now, because we're having a costume contest again this year where you get to choose what kind of one I wear for Halloween. You can vote now by scanning the code right there. We've got 3 options for you: movie characters, celebrities, or an animal theme. You can also find the link to vote in our Instagram bio. We're at Hi Now Daily. You're watching Hi Now. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more zombies.
Now Daily. Now things are getting pretty spooky here in the Hi Now studio. We've got Ry-n, makeup artist extraordinaire, working together with Goodwill Hawaii. Everything that he's using on our lovely model today are Goodwill finds. Ry-n, how we doing?
Pretty good. I laid down some liquid latex and tissue to build up this interesting zombie texture.
Wow.
And now I'm going in with one of the Goodwill palettes and
Oh my gosh.
just stippling that on to get some color.
Now,
And
Ry-n,
taking things from there.
you are a makeup artist extraordinaire. I mean, I've seen you do wonders. So is this something the average human can do?
You know, like I said before, there's no mistakes. You can't do anything wrong. As long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So where are we going to go from here?
So I think I'm going to do like this really cool flesh wound on this side. And then I'll show you guys how you can do that at home towards the end of the show.
And in your opinion, are zombies, do they eat humans?
I would think so. And there might be a vegan zombie or,
Okay.
you know, gluten-free zombie.
Okay.
Depending on if you're in LA or
So we'll
not.
tune in. Well, maybe we'll ask her what her
yeah.
deal is
Yeah.
after. I'm going to toss things over to Rachel. Swoop!
Back to Hi Now Daily. We're back here with Ry-n, who is an
Hey again.
amazing makeup artist. I mean, he does beautiful looks and he does very
Not
scary
today.
ones. And we got Stephanie here. Holy moly, this looks so good. And wow, you did this really fast.
Thanks. Yeah.
Where are
super,
we at?
super easy. So what I did on this side was, again, built up the liquid latex with tissue. And you can tear it open and make this really gross / cool flesh wound.
Yes.
So I saved one for you guys on this side. So what you can do is, I did my liquid latex. I put a tissue over that, built up another layer of latex.
Okay.
Let it dry. And then what the fun part is going in here.
Oh my gosh.
And then you can just kind of rip it open.
Oh my goodness.
And
Honestly,
create this really cool, like, flesh wound thing.
it looks like you're ripping her skin off, but it's not, guys.
Yeah,
it's the
essentially.
liquid latex. This
Yeah,
is so
isn't that
cool.
gross?
With the tissue
And then
underneath.
I'm taking my little crayon, just drawing some black in there for depth.
Wow. I feel like we're on the set of a movie right now. You're doing
Right.
such a great job creating the zombie look. And I have to mention all of these products that he's using, you can get pretty
Goodwill.
much from Goodwill Hawaii. This is amazing. There's 14 stores across the islands. So go to any of them. You can get these makeup kits and do your best at a zombie look, at a clown, at a skeleton, whatever you want this holiday. Halloween holiday, I should say. It's like the scariest night of the year. And this looks phenomenal. So now you're putting in some...
This is just a little fake blood.
oh
And then
my
just adds another layer of dimension and Halloween.
How did you
special
even learn
effects.
how to do this stuff, Ry-n?
Makeup, traditional makeup, like beauty and stuff, I'm self-taught. I did go to school to get licensed, but I taught the makeup portion because no one else would do it.
Yeah.
And just trial and error, buying books, reading, resources like YouTube
Wow.
is a great place to pick up tips and tricks and actually see things in process if that's how you learn. So,
You are really, truly an artist when it comes to creating these looks. I mean,
thanks.
scary or, like you said, like glamour and beauty. So make sure you follow Ry-n. Tell everybody how they can follow you and book you if ever they need their makeup done.
your easiest place to find me is on social media. I'm at Ry-n on Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then, of course, like I mentioned, Goodwill's got everything you need for Halloween costumes, your Halloween decor. Obviously, any time of the year you can shop there, but also makeup. This is exactly what we need
Isn't that
for
great?
Halloween. And Steph, I hope you have somewhere to go after this.
Costco.
Get ready for her. She's going to be in Costco today, so don't be alarmed or be very alarmed. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and you look absolutely scary. And I say that in the best way. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of Hi Now Daily. Wow, just wow.